Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a quick career reading because it's been a while, and although it's interesting to find out love, to find out how people view us and all that fun stuff, I love a good career reading. Okay, some of us are just trying to get the bag. Okay, so I got you. As usual, I just like to say massive thank you to each and every single one of you who are always continuously supporting this page, and thank you to everyone who continuously supports my other page, Awkward Confidence. If you're new here, I have another channel called Awkward Confidence. Feel free to check it out. I'm not even going to tell you what I do on there. Just have a look, have a pry, okay? So I have 4 piles, and I like to do 4 piles specifically for my career readings because 4 is a number of stability, and I don't know, I just feel like it's well balanced out, okay? We have pile 1 with the abundance. We have pile 2 with reconsider. We have pile 3 with look for a sign. And we have pile 4, you're ready. So go ahead and pick your piles. I'm going to start. So starting at 122, pile 1. You guys chose abundance. Okay, so we have abundance, we have resistance. We have the great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. We have 60, blow some steam. Oh, something's falling off. Blow some steam. Okay, 6 is number of balance and reciprocity. I'm hearing soul tonight. I'm gonna find a way to make it without you tonight. Okay, for some of you, just a small percentage of people in this group, you need to save up, okay? Save up, really be cautious with your spending, okay? Because hearing that I'm gonna make it without you, even though that's a love song, it's giving like, for some of you, you could have had a reliable person in your life or a reliable source of income. But this has either been taken away from you or is yet to be taken away from you in the future, whether it's a person. I don't mean to death, by the way, I'm not trying to scare anyone, but like, there's something that you may have been able to rely fully on, but something about it may be shaky, or in the near future will become shaky, or may not even be there. So save up just in case, because I'm hearing I'll find a way to make it without you. Like for some of you, it's just a person. Like maybe you had a joint income, or maybe there was someone else that could contribute to your finances, because it could have been a relationship, it could have been living together, married together, but there's going to be some sort of shift. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're leaving your life. It's just some sort of difference, instability. Maybe one person could lose a job or get less, okay? But just be cautious, just save up, okay? We have the antelope and the wheat, which is nourishment. We have gather, may you harvest abundance. We have the fire sign energy with the 2 of wands, and we have the king of wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then we have air sign energy with the knight of swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then we have the ace of cups, water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then we have the stone circle, sacred space, ancient wisdom, grounding. Okay. So what is going on with your career? Career reading it is. Yeah, for some of you, you're going to need to save up. Okay, I'm just going to keep it real. We do have resistance. I will clarify what that resistance is. We clarify resistance. For some of you, you're trying to make something happen. Like it could be in regards to self-employment, but you may be questioning, what am I doing wrong? I'm not seeing much progress in something. Can we clarify resistance? Why is resistance here? Why is resistance here? We do have the 3 of swords and the 3 of wands, okay? There's something for some of you, it could be business related, because we have the queen of wands, we also have the king of wands, and that makes me think of like self-employment. For some of you who are self-employed, you could be tempted to walk away or take a break from something because you're not seeing much progress. But the spirits say don't walk away from it, just change strategy. Because we do have blow some steam. There could be some anger in regards to your career. For some of you, it may be due to self-employment, but if it's working for someone, you may not like your job, or you may not like the people at your job. Because blow some steam can sometimes denote anger. Like you're not happy with someone, or you're not happy with something, a situation to do with your career. And it's almost like you need a bit of a break, or you want a break, okay? We do have with the great severing. Some of you may be considering leaving a job, because Mars energy, anger, conflict, it's like you may feel like you don't want to be here anymore when it comes to this certain career, and you're considering whether leaving it. But for some of you may not know where to go to next, okay? Because blow off some steam is also like frustration. And then you may need to make that decision with this Two of Wands. You may need to make a decision whether you're going to stay in a certain job, or if you're going to leave it and try something new. For some of you, it could be self-employment, where you wanted to make something happen for yourself, but you're seeing little to no progress. So it's making you question whether it's for you. You may choose a different path or choose a different strategy. I'm hearing, how badly do you want it? Can you clarify the sacred space, ancient wisdom grounded? Can you clarify this? Yeah, I feel like for some of you, I'm hearing taking a toll on me. You could be really burnt out, very stressed, close to giving up, feeling like there's some disappointment when it comes to your work. For some of you, if it's self-employment, you're not seeing much progress, and it could be very competitive as well, very draining at times. You may be putting more in than what you're getting out. But then for others of you, if it's working for someone, there could be a frustration with the job itself or with the people around it, and you may consider leaving it, because the Three of Swords is like separation as well. But it could also be resistance. Like it's almost like a part of you guys may be doing a certain career where like your soul is saying you need to leave, like it's not for you, or you've outgrown it, or it doesn't make you happy, it's not your path anymore. It served you well at some point, but it's not going to serve you in the future. But then there's like a resistance to it. Or vice versa, where you're being asked to stay just for the time being, and until things improve, until you find somewhere else to go, but it's like you really want to go. I feel like you guys, your heart lies in something more fulfilling, more something that requires you to be your own boss. And I only say this because of the King of Wands energy. He's very strategic. He plans ahead of time. He's very inspired by something creative, something that's not fed to him, something that doesn't require taking orders from another person, something that actually brings emotional fulfillment. But it's going to require you to hustle for it. But the passion that you'd have for something that belongs to you would be there. For some of you, you're considering doing something business owned or self-employment. But for those of you who are already in that, you may feel like you're not seeing much progress, and it may make you wonder, is it truly meant for you? Is this really actually meant to be for you? Okay, tell me more for Power 1 for career. What do they need to know? Okay, we have the Seven of Wands. We have the Star card. Okay, you guys are being encouraged to not give up. You may be considering giving up, but you're being encouraged to not give up, okay? Don't give up. Change strategy. Take a break if you will, but don't give up. Yeah, we have insecure. Some of you guys, especially if it's something self-employed, you could be feeling insecure. Maybe you're not seeing much progress. Maybe other people, if it's like at work, other people are making you feel really insecure. People are not really giving you the recognition, your flowers. People are not really like uplifting you. You could be feeling drained. You could be feeling like you're losing a bit of passion, okay? And it could be creating a sense of insecurity. This insecureness could also be in your finances. It's kind of making you feel like, okay, you're just trying to make ends meet. You're just trying to do what you got to do to get by. But then in the back of it, we do have they're jealous of you. So if you are having problems with people, if your work involves other people, like you go to work, you have coworkers, or if you're doing something self-employed, but it requires clients, it requires audience, things like that. You could have people who may recognize your skills, recognize what you bring to the table, recognize your efforts as being very skilled and very good and worthy and high value. But People may be purposely leaving you out, purposely not giving you your flowers, purposely avoiding you because they're jealous, okay? Especially if it's something online. There could be people who, they see what you're doing, they like what you're doing, but they're not going to acknowledge it, okay? Because of their own jealousy. So this is a confirmation to not give up, especially if it's self-employment. Do not give up. And if you are doing something that requires working for someone else, you're being asked to hold on for a little bit longer, but the where you're at may not be the place for you. It doesn't mean it's not the career for you, but you may be guided towards going somewhere else. But this is your hope, okay? With the star card, you're being encouraged to do not give up that hope. You got to be stubborn when it comes to your bag, okay? Because there's still some ancient wisdom to learn from these situations. There's still some sort of ground that you need to learn from these circumstances, okay? It's almost like it's character building. And you may be thinking, I'm not thinking about character, I'm thinking about my money. I care about money, I don't care about the character part. But it's necessary for your growth because it's going to take you to someplace else, okay? Yeah, eventually this will be turned around. We do have gather, abundance, okay, and we do have nourishment. You will be able to turn this all around. Abundance is coming in because we do have abundance here, okay? You will have money coming in. It will increase, but you have to really want it, especially if it's, I think this is more so the message for people who are self-employed. You have to have that spirit of, I'm not giving up. Even if people don't give me my flowers, even if people are putting me down, even if I'm not getting, like, you need to motivate yourself. You need to create a structure, a set plan that you do each and every day. A list of things you need to do in order to help you with your business, and do it with unwavering faith, okay? Speak those affirmations, okay? Believe in yourself. The abundance will be coming, okay? But if it's in regards to working for someone where you're in a 9-to-5 sort of job, you're being asked to hold on, but save while you're holding on before you jump to the next job. If you're feeling overall lost, as in like maybe what you've been doing before, you've lost the spark, you're being asked to take a little bit of a break. And it doesn't mean from work as in calling sick. I mean, do so if you feel called to, but I just mean in the sense of take some time out to reflect, maybe some time out alone, where you're not always socializing with people outside of work. Like, just listen to your own voice and really ask yourself, is this really meant for me? How do I feel when I go here? Is the passion gone, you know? Tell me more about part 1 of career. You will be building your stability up. For some of you, you may be lacking a bit of credentials. As in, you may need to study something to perfect a skill. But for others of you, I see you working your way up. It requires having to be a little bit more buddy, more talkative to the people in charge. If it's like 9-to-5 kind of job, where it's going to require you to talk to your boss a little bit more and kind of ask questions, allow them to show you the ropes, come in with an optimistic smile here and there. Yeah, I see this like elevation, but it's like slower progression, but it's happening. What's this blow of the steam and the Mars conflict about? What's this about? Okay, we do have the Sun, but we also have the 5 of Swords. Okay, for some of you, you could either get into or have got into an argument with someone. I'm getting there the problem, and I swear to God, I'm not just siding with you guys because you're my subscribers, but I'm getting like you guys just minding your own business, just wanting the best for yourself, and then someone else having a problem with this, and it leaves you feeling like, oh my God, I just wanna get on with my job. That's for people at work though. But I do see a change though, because we do have the World card. I feel like wherever you're at, where you're working, you're not going to stay there for very long. So do save up. And I don't mean it as in you're going to get fired, but I feel like you may leave on your own accord, okay? And if it's self-employed, I feel like you don't lose that passion of what you've got going. Sometimes you do need to take some breaks here and there, okay, to do a little reflection. But have a structured plan when you come back, when you're ready for it, when you really want it. Start planning and structuring. Like, give yourself some homework. Give yourself a timetable. Meet with the right people who are going to help take your business to the next level. this Three of Pentacles, there's a need to network. Yeah, there's a need to network, but don't let it be forced. Kind of like, it's almost like you're being called to join, I don't know, not join different places, but like, if there is an event, and try and put yourself out there, try and talk to people more about your thing. Make stronger connections with the right people. And don't let it be superficial, because there's a difference. People will know, if it's self-employed, people will know when you're just trying to make a connection for a specific reason. It has to be authentic. You have to have some sort of common link between the both of you, because you can't force certain connections. Yeah. That's pretty much what I'm getting. I do feel like this will be turned around though, because you're the one holding the world in your hand. So if it is self-employed, it's all about how badly do you want it, but not from a place of desperation, from a place of like, I'm not giving up. It doesn't matter what the situation looks right now. I'm not giving up. This is what I'm passionate about. I just need to change strategy. I need to rest and recuperate, reflect on things a little bit, and then change my strategy. Maybe it's even within. So change something about yourself, like how you're going about it, your mentality on your business, marketing strategies. And I don't mean it in a practical sense. It seems very intuitive. It seems more like spiritually guided. Like say for example, I don't know, like trying to think of an example of someone who made a drastic change within themselves and it's benefited their career, as opposed to changing. Because you know how like people, say for example with YouTube, right? People think about thumbnails, like it has to have great thumbnails, has to be a great title. You gotta really like mention, don't forget to like, share, and comment, subscribe. Like people will look at the practicality of those things to help boost up their views and get people to subscribe and watch them more. And maybe that works, maybe it doesn't. I don't even know. But you could also go about it your own way. So say for example, if you are a YouTuber, instead of thinking about the whole traditional ways to boost your views by, oh, put the best thumbnails, just think about what has been working for you this whole time. Or like even when it comes to content, like, oh, it has to be very, very long, or it has to be very, very intense. It has to be like, you may feel like, oh, but that doesn't work for me and that's not me. I'm just gonna be myself. Because the thing is, say for me, for example, right? I do tarot. When I watch other people's tarot videos, they are very professional. Okay, everything is very clear cut, very professional. It's like they mean business, and their business like is on point. Me, on the other hand, I'm not a professional when it comes to my business. Like it feels cringy even considering YouTube as a business, even though I do earn money from it. It feels so like unprofessional the way I do it. Like you be hearing the nursery rhymes playing in the back, you be seeing my kids on camera, you be seeing me eating food, whatever. Like I use my phone, I'm not using a big old camera. Like I'm very just myself, my authentic self. Okay, I don't care if I don't come across professional. I'm not hit like, do you see what I'm saying? You're gonna get your reading, you're gonna get your message regardless, okay? Even if I have to do this reading in a bonnet, so be it, right? I'm just myself, right? So that's an example of me changing something. Like instead of going from what is expected of me, okay, I've got to have a professional camera, which is the way I used to do these readings. I got to make sure they have the most enticing thumbnails, which I used to do. I used to put effort into my thumbnails. I used to do all these other things. And then I realized, you know what? Okay, now I'm a mother of two. I'm 26. I'm also a teacher. I got shit to do. I ain't got time to make sure everything's well perfected and whatnot. You just need messages and I'm going to give you those messages and that's about it. I just went in that route. But that route is what's actually made this channel a lot more successful compared to doing what is expected of me kind of way. Like, hello guys, love and light. So I have this quick, like, I'm not going to do that. Like, that's just too long. Okay. You guys are going to get your messages regardless. So similarly, you guys could change strategy if you are doing a business. So it doesn't always have to be like, okay, this is what's expected of me. This is how everybody else has done things. And that's how they've got to where they've needed to be. You could just be your authentic self with it. Okay. But have hope, because I do see things changing around, but it feels more like an internal change within that's going to help with your business. And if you are thinking more of the 9 to 5 thing, there is some sort of dynamic shift that you may need to make either a change of jobs, not change of career necessarily, but change of jobs. Because I feel like where you're at is not where you're going to stay for very long, okay? But yeah, that's ultimately what I'm getting. Because you may lack passion for what you do as a 9 to 5 if you're surrounded with the wrong people sometimes. Like, say for example, you're so passionate about what you went to university to study, and you have the job and you're like, oh, I'm not feeling fulfilled by this. You may make a mistake and think, oh, maybe this is not the right path for me. But it may have just been not the right work environment for you. Not necessarily the wrong path, okay? But money is coming in, so you don't need to worry about that. However, do be responsible with how you're spending just for the time being. Like, just save up a lot now, just for this current time, okay? But abundance will come in, okay? I'm going to end that one there. I hope that made sense, because I'm not going to lie, sometimes it does feel like there are too many different messages for too many different things, and I feel like, is this actually making sense? But I guess it will resonate with some people and it won't resonate with others. So let's move on. So pile 2, 20 minutes and 58 seconds. You guys chose Reconsider for pile 2. Okay, so we have squaring the circle. We have the child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. We have 30, rebel. 3 is all about creation, foundation, support. Okay, we have the silver key, solutions, unlocking potential. We have grounded, may the earth sustain you. We have the pomegranate and the bee, productivity. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, earth sign energy. We have water sign energy with the 3 of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Then we have the Tau, which is Scorpio. Then we have the Queen of Cups. Okay. I'm hearing oopsie, made an oopsie. So I feel like for some of you, I don't know, for some of you could be getting a lot more critiqued at work in the near future, okay? Or if this is not already happening now, this is what's going to happen in the near future. What else am I getting from this? Yeah, I feel like with that critique message, with the rebel here, I feel like when it comes to your work, you're going to be doing something different. Like the way you usually go about your work, whether you work a 9 to 5 or whether you work anywhere else really, or if you're self-employed, regardless, whether you're employed or self-employed, I feel like you're doing things a different way to everybody else. You're doing things your way. And I feel like this is what's going to make you feel the most fulfilled, okay? It won't earn you favor with everyone else, especially if you work a 9 to 5. So just a heads up, you will get people who will be judging you, critiquing you. They may see you as a little bit of a problem. Whether they will verbalize this or not, I don't know, but it may rub people off the wrong way. But if it's self-employed especially, I feel like you're going to be a lot more fulfilled in your career. Because I don't know, it's giving like you want different for yourself. And in order to attract different things for yourself in your career, you're going to have to move different. I see you gaining a sense of confidence in your skills, confidence in what you're doing. Tell me more about career for pile 2. I did see the Aquarius. So you guys are going to be branching out and just being more eccentric, especially if you are self-employed. If you do something online or a little business, like I feel like you're going to be being your best self and it's going to be working for you because it's going to make you feel more fulfilled. Signs and synchronicities. You have signs and synchronicities. Some of you guys needed clarification as to whether the job that you really want to do or the job that you're currently doing is for you. It is. But I feel like you guys are leaning more towards more fulfillment, okay? More celebration. You guys are going to be, finances is going to improve. You guys are going to be, this is giving self-employed, but it's also giving like, I don't have to depend on anyone. You're going to be booked and busy, okay? This month and next month, I think from between now and August, you're going to be booked and busy. Not even August, I'm getting between now and August, but I also heard October. So between now and all the way into October, you guys are going to be booked and busy, okay? And you're going to be doing it by yourself. I feel like you're going to be handling a lot of responsibilities or given a lot more responsibilities, but you're going to be able to take care of yourself. Because yeah, we have grounded stability. There's going to be a sense of safety. If you've been wondering, like for some of you, if you are unemployed, I'll be honest with you, I'm not getting unemployment from this pile. I feel like Harris. Sorry, he loves to stim, and it low-key sounds like it's being tortured. So it kind of, I have to remind him, like, calm down. Anyways, I'm not getting unemployment for this pile specifically. So if you are unemployed, do choose another pile. I'm not getting it so strongly for this one. This is more for people who have a job or do something self-employed. But I do get a big shift happening with the Tower card, but we have solutions unlocking potential. So I don't know if you guys have recently got a job, or you recently changed jobs, or you recently become self-employed, but I feel like there's something changing in you, and you found confidence. Some of you may be looking to other people for advice on what to do with your business or what to do with work, but the answers actually lie within you, because we do have the child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you, and then we have solutions unlocking potential. Some of you may have questioned whether you're good at something or not. Like, is this really like your skill? Like, you may be new to something, or you may feel like you're still like a rookie, but you will be focusing on perfecting these skills, so you will be good at the job. Or maybe if it requires more study, more learning, you will be gaining some sort of CPD, okay, some sort of like professional development. But I see you being booked and busy, okay? You're taking more control of your finances. We do have squaring the circle. So this is all about gaining control. So I do feel that you have a good grip over your finances. I see you guys financially planning well. And if you're not, step on it. Like, it's different to Power One. Power One was more like they have to save up a little bit. But with you guys, I'm not getting you have to save. You just have to budget the correct way. As in like, okay, cool. But I feel like you guys are already doing that. You're going to be feeling grounded. I don't think money is going to be an issue. So if some of you've been, you need to hang out with your friends more. Some of you've been avoiding it because you've just been working, you've just been tired. Maybe your schedules are not aligned. But you will be scheduling more time to hang out with your loved ones, with your friends. Can you clarify this Three of Cups? Because that's what I'm getting with the Three of Cups. Yeah, more emotional fulfillment, healing some sort of friendships. Some friends have not heard from you, and they feel like they're convinced that you don't like them. But you've just been working. I feel like you're going to spend more time with them. But it's like all work for the time being, but you will make some time here and there. But can we clarify reconsider? Can you clarify reconsider? Okay, we have the Strength card and the Nine of Pentacles, and then we have the Emperor. Some of you may reconsider being self-employed, or if you're already self-employed, you may reconsider whether it's specifically what you're doing is the right one for you, only because of the amount of responsibilities and the investments you're making. Can we clarify? Oh, you may need to consider how you go about it. For some of you, you could also be considering whether what you're doing is truly meant for you forever, or if it's only meant for you for a time being. You may be considering a new sort of job or a new sort of way of doing things, or changing up a few things, okay? Because what's clarifying reconsider is Emperor, making a big decision, okay? The Emperor is the boss, okay? You may reconsider something to do with self-employment. Because something could be making you money, something could be providing you a good sense of stability, but you may wonder if it's like, if you can handle that much responsibility, because we do have productivity. Can you clarify Strength? You may be holding back on this particular choice you have to make in regards to work. Can you clarify Strength card? I don't know, something's plaguing you guys' thoughts in regards to career. Holding back, but what are you holding back? Is this like going self-employed? I'm not quite sure. You may be feeling inspired to do something, but you may feel like with the Four of Pentacles, you don't want to spread yourself too thin, or overly invest in something and not get that same amount of money back. Yeah, you may consider putting back your energy with something, because you may feel like you have a lot of things going on and you wonder whether you can be consistent or not. Can we clarify the solution and unlocking potential? This is all about grind with this Knight of Swords. The Devil card, okay. Some of you don't want to work a 9 to 5 anymore. You want to do something that expands your horizons a little bit more. And if you are already doing a business, then you may feel like, okay, is this sustainable for a very long time? Is this something that I'm truly meant to do? Like maybe I would benefit from getting a 9 to 5 just to back up what I'm doing. Maybe I need multiple sources of income, because some of you could be feeling a little bit chained to something. It could be, for some of you, if you're working 9 to 5, it could be a specific job, and you may wonder, like, maybe I'm meant to do something outside of this that brings me a lot more emotional fulfillment and more independence. Either way, I feel like with pile 1, they are attracting more abundance. I feel like with this pile is keeping more grounded, okay? So I don't know if that's a good or bad message for you guys, but it's more like you're remaining grounded. You have a good control over your finances. But these are more like realizations you're having, like thoughts. Can you clarify the signs and synchronicities? Yeah, you could be reflecting on getting signs and synchronicities, thinking like, does this mean that my things are going to take off? Does this mean like I'm really going to get an extra source of income or more money? But we have the 6 of Pentacles, so you will be having enough money to provide abundantly for yourself and others. But I feel like, yeah, it seems more like a grounding energy as opposed to like, oh, I'm rich, more money. It seems like you're not losing anything. But you could reconsider the element when it comes to self-employment, how to go about it, whether you should, if you already are in self-employment, whether you should get a 9 to 5 in case, or if you want to switch to self-employment from a 9 to 5, may consider like, okay, I need to invest in this, I need to invest in that. You guys are going to be doing more reflecting though when it comes to your finances, but I see everything overall grounded. But you'll be finding new solutions. Some of you may, when it comes to your job, it doesn't allow you to be expressive. It doesn't allow you to be your full self. You may feel like you hate your job, or you have to mask at work. And you may want to do something that requires you to just be you and be more free and more flowy, okay? But that's what I'm getting. I hope that made sense, because low key, sometimes when I get messages and they're about other people, sometimes I'm like, okay, that doesn't make sense to me, but maybe that makes sense to the people who it resonates with. So if it does resonate, do let me know. And if it doesn't, then maybe choose another pile. Okay, so for pile 3, we have 32 minutes and 12 seconds. You guys chose look for a sign, okay? Okay, what do you need to know about your finances? We have Kintsugi. We have the seeds of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. We have, what am I hearing? Something about the sunshine, baby. I see it in you in a whole new light. Out of this world for the first time, baby. Oh, it's all right. I feel like someone's going to feel really optimistic when it comes to their career. Okay, we have 33, see the light. 3 is all about support, creation, networking. 3 and 3 together make 6, which is balance and reciprocity. Someone believes in you. If you want to do something self-employed, someone believes in you, okay? We have the salamander and the black pepper, inspiration. Yeah, it's giving a very optimistic vibe. We have conserve, may you find the balance. We have the Ace of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth sign energy. Then we have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, a lot of beginnings. Fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Then we have the 9 of Wands. And then we have the Fool card, which is Aries. So fire and earth. And then we have crossroads, decision-making, choices. You guys may have options when it comes to how you want to make your money. Maybe multiple streams of income, or maybe you have multiple skills that you can monetize, okay? Can you clarify conserve? Okay, don't overwork yourself. Conserve just means finding the balance, okay? May you find the balance. Yeah, know when to rest. Some of you guys are similar to Power 2 a little bit. Some of you guys are working really, really hard and like doing too many different things. You may be unintentionally spreading yourself thin. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to not be good at every single thing, okay? You need to take a break when it comes to working, okay? But I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, you have so many great opportunities, something tangible in terms of like something stable, but also something creative, something that lights your heart on fire, a lot of passion coming towards you in your career. But just, I feel like Power 3, you need to also know that as much as you are getting opportunities coming your way in your career, it's important that you know the difference between the ones that you have to accept as an opportunity and ones that you can decline. You don't need to say yes to each and everything. That's something I learned. Like I used to be the type of person where whenever an opportunity comes my way for something new, I'm like, oh my God, I want to take it. I want to take that opportunity. I want to take that opportunity. Yeah, sign me up. Yes, 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 yes. And then when I experienced it, I'm like, well, this was a waste of time. Well, I don't really like this anymore. This yielded nothing. What was the point of this? This didn't turn out to be how I thought it was going to be. What was the point? So you don't need to say yes to every single opportunity, but you will be getting a lot of opportunities, creative ones that actually make you feel passionate, and ones that are more tangible, more safe. Okay. And this could be what the decision making is about. Some of you may need to make a decision between choosing a job that is safe, that guarantees you good, stable income, and one that is more like risk taking, one that is more passionate, but like it doesn't guarantee that you're going to be making big bucks or big money from it. Like it's more like it brings you more fulfillment. For some of you, this could even be clout. Okay, you could get opportunities for more clout, but it doesn't bring you as much money. Whereas you can get opportunities for more tangible, more safe option, but it may not bring you stability, or not stability. I mean, fulfillment. Okay, so you may have to make a decision in regards to that in your career. Either way, both are coming towards you, but don't be afraid to say no or take a break or conserve your energy, because if you're doing too many things and you're accepting so many opportunities with every little thing, what happens is you say yes to everything, you go and deplete your energy by investing your time and everything into everything. But then you feel drained in the end, and you feel like, why did I say yes to that? That was tiring. Or, oh my God, I regret saying yes to that invite for this interview, because now I feel like I don't want to. Do rely on your intuition a little bit, not just the excitement of things, because sometimes your intuition will tell you like, oh, am I supposed to work here? Like, what vibe do I get from this day? But you will be feeling a lot more inspired to take these opportunities that head your way. And more, I feel like with the Fool card, it's almost like you're a little kid again. It's like, no, I feel inspired to take this approach. I feel inspired to try something new. Okay, a very happy-go-lucky energy with the see the light. I do see people wanting to support you on your journey. So for some of you, you could do something online. Not everyone here, but I see you being more positive when it comes to your career. Because I feel like not only others will see the potential in you, but you will see the potential in yourself and the potential of whatever you've got going on and your skills. Because we have the C's of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing their own consciousness to light. So I don't know if you guys have been listening to some really positive affirmations, but you're going to be in this high vibe energy of attracting new opportunities and feeling overall good about your finances, okay? But it's just a decision you may need to make between what is stable, what is safe, versus what is actually your passion. And who's to say you have to choose one or the other? You can choose both, but be cautious that you may end up spreading yourself a little thin. Your energy may be depleted. That's why you're being asked to conserve it and take breaks. Especially if your job requires you to be extroverted. I know how that feels. Oh boy, sometimes it's exhausting. It is exhausting. But the society does not favor introverted people. Everyone hates us. So we have no choice but to like put on this mask and be a little bit extroverted when you can. But just know when to take a break, okay? Because with this 9 of Wands, I feel like you guys are going to be doing a lot. Very busy. Feeling like, okay, the wounded warrior, okay, I have a lot of things to get done. I don't feel great. I feel drained, but I have to say yes to everything. You don't have to say yes to everything, okay? Yeah. Can you clarify what this decision making is about? Can you clarify what this decision making is about? Decision making is about making a decision. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Could you clarify that even further? Okay, yeah, the Magician. So Gemini, Virgo energy. You have the power to yield in whatever you want to happen for you in your career. If you are destined to make it and be successful, and you truly believe that in your heart, you're going to. It's just a matter of when. And once you decide how you want to go about it, how you want to make it, ask and you shall receive, manifestation. So with the Magician, you have the tools, you have the necessary skill sets that you need to make things happen, but you may be conflicted with what career path. Like you may be good at many things, or you may feel like, should I stick with what's stable, what is safe, or should I go with what is more of a risk but is more fulfilling? You could choose both. With the Queen of Pentacles, I see you being able to provide for yourself. But you may feel like you have to choose one because too much time being depleted and balanced between two different things will leave you feeling drained. So you may be tempted to choose one. Or say, for example, if you work a corporate job, you can't be expressive. Like you can't dress a certain way, you can't say something. Maybe you can't do your online stuff if you do that sort of job. It depends on the policies, right? So you may feel like you have to give that away to be fully yourself in something that you want to do that requires creativity and more expressive sort of energy. Or vice versa, you may want to give that up because you prefer the safety of the corporate job, or the safety of, you know what, this is more stable, this is more balanced, and there's no guarantee that I can succeed with that, but there's a guarantee that I'll be safe here. So you could be caught in between that decision. Some of you want to go full-time doing something, but you wonder if that's the right thing to do. We do have Kintsugi, so this is all about being beautiful despite your challenges. So you guys have grown and evolved into the person you are today. And sometimes you haven't had the best experiences when it comes to work. And it's not just finances or having money. Some of you don't come from money. Some of you guys may have had jobs where you're targeted a lot, or you end up not being in the best of terms with people, or people just instantly dislike you, or whatever it may be, whatever your journey is, it's made you who you are today, and you need to bring that energy to whatever you're working, okay? So if it's allowed you to be more authentic and more honest with yourself and honest with others and more blunt, so you can find your soul tribe, so be it. You bring that to the work that you're in. You know, people will like you for you. Your charm will probably help you enter doors that you never even dreamed of by just being your authentic self. But this is more, it's giving more like self-employment kind of stuff, or creative kind of stuff, okay? So I can hear my kids. I'm hearing my youngest kind of, I know what he's probably done. He's probably like grabbed my my eldest son's hand, like sit down, we're watching TV sort of thing. Anyways, yeah, you're being advised to just be yourself. If you guys, okay, I'm not getting unemployment so much for this part, but if you do not have a job, you are being advised to be your authentic self, because your charm is what's going to get you that job in the interview. So don't worry about coming off as like, I was saying something similar in part 2. Don't worry about coming off as like, oh, I have to look professional, or I have to be this. It's okay to you know, sneak in a little bit of your personality, your charm in the interview, even if it may not be the most like, oh, you have to act like this. Because when people interview many people, like they're seeing so many different types of people, probably emulating the same sort of characteristics, because that's what an AI said you should do. It's okay to do something different. It's okay to stand out, okay? And we have a look for a sign. So you're going to be getting signs and synchronicities about your job. Can you clarify look for a sign? Yeah, Ace of Cups. Yeah, you're going to be presented with a choice. For some of you, you could be working a regular job, but you could be eventually offered something that means that you don't have to work for anyone in the future. And when that is presented to you, you may consider like, oh, is it safe? Is it a risk? For some of you, if you're a musician, you could be getting signed. Literally, look for a sign. Is there anything else Part 3 needs to know about their career? It's just coming up more like a decision you have to make, but there's more opportunities headed your way in career overall. Yeah, we have goals. Yeah, you guys are more focused on your goals, your abundance. And I feel like if you have a certain goal in mind, you have your heart set on it. I see you achieving it. I see you achieving it with time. So you don't even have to worry. You're tunnel visioned. Okay? I'm just going to end that one there. I'm going to move on to the next part. I hope that does make sense, because sometimes, low-key, when I do these career readings, I'm like, who is this hitting? Like, who is this actually, like, resonating with? Because sometimes they're just random messages coming to me, and I'm like, are they actually resonating with someone out there? Because it seems very, very different to the last pile, and that pile seems different to the last pile. So please do let me know if it does resonate. I'm going to move on to the last pile. Last pile, 44 minutes and 11 seconds. You guys chose you're ready. Pile 4. Let's see. We have assertiveness. We have double mission, light worker, star seed. Serve the world by being you. Why do I feel like all these piles somehow link to each other, even if they're very different? Some of you could be watching the whole reading, okay? We have 27, let go and let flow. 2 is the number of partnerships, alignment, and 7 is the number of learning. So you're learning what is aligned for you in regards to career. But it also equals to 9, which is endings, let go and let flow, okay? Some of you could have just left a job or could be thinking about leaving a job. Some of you could also be unemployed, and it could be the end of your unemployment, okay? But we have the golden apple, reward, temptation, knowledge. We have the deer and the oat, healing. We have nurtured, may you be loved and cared for. We have, why am I getting for some women in this pile? Not everyone. And with the nurtured card, I instantly thought of like some women in this pile that like, they're like, I'm sick and tired of working like for myself. Like I'm sick and tired of working a 9 to 5 and taking care of myself. I want to marry a rich person who's going to take care of me. Okay, I'm getting that vibe for some of you, not everyone in this pile. Like some of you, you may want to like, you may consider wanting to just be taken care of. Maybe get a sugar daddy, sugar mama, or even just become a stay-at-home mom and just have your husband take care of you or your wife take care of you, whatever it may be. We have the Ace of Swords, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, air sign energy. We have the Eight of Swords. And then we have the Two of Cups, which is water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Then we have the Moon card, which is also water energy, Cancer, Pisces energy, okay? So what's going on in career? For some of you, you are unemployed, okay? I'm just going to keep it real. You could be stressing out about finances. Even if you are employed, like whether you have a job or not, or you're self-employed, this is a part that's stressing out about finances, okay? You could be worried about whether you're going to be able to afford everything you need, whether you're going to be kicked out of where you're living. Like this is a very stressful pile, okay? We have healing. Some of you have been unemployed for quite some time, or some of you guys have been struggling financially for quite some time. Sorry, I've been trying to finish this for the longest time. But anyways, some of you guys have been healing from like struggling financially or unemployment. And even if you are employed and you're not struggling financially, you could have been in a situation you don't like what you're doing, like you hate your job. Or maybe you hate your work environment. Okay, because I'm getting with this Eight of Swords, that's something to worry about. That's like a lot of worries in regards to your career. Sometimes you may wonder, like, if you have been unemployed, like whether you're going to find that job. You want to be taken care of. And you don't mind putting the work in to take care of yourself, but it's just like you need to be granted the opportunity, okay? There's a desire to be nurtured, to be taken care of. Some of you are considering marrying someone with money or just marrying anyone so that you don't have the burden, especially if you are a woman watching this. You may be feeling like, oh, I just can't get a job. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might have to just get married and have my man or my woman just take care of me. Like, fuck it. Like, I just give up. That's my path right now. If they cheat on me, so be it. At least I'll have somewhere to be. Like, it's getting to that extent, okay? For some of you. Because, yeah, with this Moon card, I'm getting, like, big anxiety, like, not knowing what's next. Some of you could be behind on some bills, rent's due, something. Can you clarify the Moon card? That's way too many cards, sorry. Can you clarify the Moon card? I just need one card to clarify the Moon card. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups. So you could be feeling a lot of anxiety, but with the Nine of Cups, this is more like, oh my God, like, did I overindulge? Like, was I overindulging? Can you clarify this Nine of Cups with the Moon card? Oh yeah, this could also represent like the money that you do have is spent on yourself, because some of you may want children. Not all of you. Some of you may want to start a family at some point, but you may feel like you only have enough money for yourself, and you may be getting older thinking, oh my God, will I ever be able to have children? Yeah, it could be causing a lot of mental conflict, because it's just like some of you may, for some of you, not all of you, for some of you, when you were younger, you probably wanted a lot of kids, and then you realize, oh shit, kids are expensive. So then it requires you to have the job that you need, and now you're getting older, it's like you want less kids because it's like you're not going to be able to afford it. And then some of you may feel like you may never have those kids because you only have the money to spend by yourself, like indulge by yourself. And this could be an anxiety. Some of you could be getting worried about getting older. Can you clarify this Two of Cups? If you are in a happy relationship, you are taken. These career situations could be stressing you out to the point where it's affecting your relationship. Can you clarify this Two of Cups? Yeah, some of you could be thinking about reminiscing about the past and like how easy things were in your relationship, or how easy things were where you had okay enough income to get married and start a family, and now that dream may have come to an end because money is tight. Yeah. Could you clarify this Page of Swords? Some people are trying to reach out to you and check up on you, but you may not be in the energy of wanting to accept invites or hang out because money is tight. Can we clarify this Page of Swords energy? Yeah, you may just be conserving your own energy. Queen of Cups energy is like keeping that energy and love to yourself, because you may feel like, I'm not trying to reach out to anyone. I can't reach out to anyone right now. I don't even have the funds for it. I can't. With the Page of Pentacles, it's like, I don't even have the funds to hang out. Okay, you could be dodging some meetups because you're busy healing your financial situation. There's a strong need to want to be taken care of, I can't even lie. Can you clarify nurtured further, please? Yeah, like, it's like some of you want to marry someone with money. You want to marry an emperor or be an emperor. If you're a man watching, you want to be the emperor, okay? And experience abundance of happiness. You don't have to worry about money. Having someone to basically come and save you. And if you are like a woman, it's like you want to marry an emperor. Maybe be a housewife. Have a husband and have a child, because you may feel like, oh, fuck it, fuck my standards, I might as well just be with someone who can take care of me. Some of you are in this energy of wanting someone to take care of you, or meeting your husband so you don't have to do the heavy work anymore. Even if you are working, you may feel like you want to work part-time so you can just be married and have your kids and still have a relationship with your kids, but still earn money here and there. Some of you, I don't know, okay, if I'm going to be completely honest, powerful, I don't know if this is suggesting that you will get your reward after what you've been going through, or if this is like a desire, like, what's my reward? Like, I've been waiting, I've been patient. We have let go and let flow. I feel like what is aligning for you, or what's happening right now, is an opportunity to take a lesson from it. There's something to learn about your current circumstances. I don't know if it's to do with the relationship you have with money, or if it's to do with the relationship you have in faith and trust that something's going to work its way out. I don't know what the lesson is, if I'm going to be completely honest. I think it goes way beyond patience. But there's something that you're meant to be learning from this current state that you're at, or maybe investing in yourself and doing something different with yourself. But you're going to get a job that will align more with you, or will align more with who you're meant to be. So this seems very spiritual, more so than a career reading for this pile. Because 2 and 7 make 9, which is endings. And I feel like God does not want to end your situation when it comes to these financial burdens until a lesson is learned. But I don't know what that lesson could be. That's going to be so different to everyone. But it's something to do with doing some sort of internal work within you. So maybe a mindset, maybe raising your self-esteem. I don't know what it could be. Belief, faith, manifestation. I don't know. But let go and let flow itself is a card of detachment, of just believing that everything's going to work its way out. And you'll get signs and synchronicities. You'll get spiritual downloads on what you can do next to improve your situation. Yeah, because we do have assertiveness, which is taking initiative. So some of you guys, I'm not gonna lie, especially my cardinal signs out there, you have been taking initiative. You have been applying for different jobs. You have been applying for, and you can't force a place to take you, right? Or even if it comes to self-employment, you can't force people to suddenly like become your clients or support you. But if you are trying to look for a regular job where you will work for someone, there's a need to gain experience by not necessarily applying as a job, but volunteering. Gaining the experience, talking to the right people. But overall, we have double mission. So there's a reason why you're going through this, and there's a double mission behind it. So it's not just like, oh, it's because of this one reason. It's serving purposes. I'm hitting 2 birds of one stone kind of energy. Light worker starseed, serve the world by being you. There's something internally that you may need to work on that's been a financial block with your career. This is very specific, so I understand if it doesn't resonate with everyone, but there's like an internal block to your finances because of something that you need to do within yourself. I have no clue what that could be, if I'm going to be completely honest. And we have you're ready. So you will be ready to enter the next phase in your life with career. But I feel like right now, there's something going on. Okay. Is there any other information that you can tell us about Power 4's finances that Power 4 needs to know about their career? Things will improve between now and August time, but that seems like a long time, I'm not gonna lie, because we're in March, April, May, June, July, August. That's 5 months from now. That seems too long. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, August? There's something around August time, something happening. Is there anything else that you can tell Power 4 regarding their finances and career? Oh, popular. For some of you, if you want to do something online, expect more popularity, expect more support. If it is something online, you may need to do something internal in order to gain externally, like a strategy on how to promote your stuff really well if it's self-employed. But you'll be getting a lot more popular. It could even be a glow up. Tell me more about Power 4's career. May is sticking out. So maybe between May, August, expect an increase in popularity. Expect your money to actually go up or be given something. Oh my God, I thought I was seeing something. Loki gets scared. I thought I was hallucinating. We do have, oh, okay. So be cautious. If you are doing something online, you may attract people who are a little bit jealous because they're insecure. Oh, but your everything else is going to be stepping up. We have they love you. So if you are doing something online or something that requires putting yourself out there or clients, I do see this taken off from May onwards, okay? But that's what I'm getting. I'm so sorry if that doesn't make any sense because I'm low-key, every pile that I've done, I'm like, have I explained this correctly? Is this resonating with anyone? Okay, but that's what I'm getting. I'm going to end that one there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. Bye.